Inside the Story with 60 Minutes producer Henry Schuster.
My family and I have lived in a nightmare for more than 4 years since Mohammed bin Salman, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, took power.
If this story is anything, it's a story about the present and the future of Saudi Arabia and what Saudi Arabia will be under Mohammed bin Salman if and when he becomes king of Saudi Arabia. My name is Henry Schuster. I'm a producer at 60 Minutes. Dr. Saad al-Jabri was the number 2 in Saudi intelligence. He was the chief of staff and right-hand man to Prince Mohammed bin Nayef. Mohammed bin Nayef ran the Ministry of Interior and all of the intelligence, especially after 9/11. And the story that he's telling is about life under Mohammed bin Salman, MBS, who is now the Crown Prince, but is effectively the ruler because his father, King Salman, is not in the greatest of health. Some of the things that MBS is doing have been widely hailed, and that's what made MBS an attractive figure in the first place, especially to the West. But the bloom, I think it's fair to say, is off the rose.
I am here to sound the alarm about a psychopath killer in the Middle East with infinite resources who poses threat to his people, to the Americans, and to the planet.
Dr. Saad alleges that Saudi Arabia's crown prince sent a hit squad after him, imprisoned his children and took them hostage, and that this is what Saudi Arabia has become under the grip of Mohammed bin Salman.
He started with luring me to come back, blackmail me with my children, and in the end, when he learned that I will never come back, he sent the Tiger Squad to Canada to kill me.
How do you know that he sent a Tiger Squad to Canada to kill you?
I worked in intelligence community. We cover each other. I got reliable information from friends in the IC community about that plot.
Tiger Squads are the name that has been given to the sort of personal hit teams, if you will, that MBS has. We know about some of them because they have been named in the various investigations into the death of Jamal Khashoggi. Some of the charges that Dr. Saad has outlined are a couple of other critics that have been rendered from Europe to Saudi Arabia, sometimes lured under false pretenses.
Why were the Tiger Squads created?
It was created to do the dirty job for MBS. At the beginning, he tried with us when he has some princes in Europe against him, talking about 2015. He came to me as a representative of security and told me, we need to bring them back, kidnap them or something. I said, no, we are a country. We cannot do that. Our forces working in counterterrorism and have good reputation, professional service, will not do things that damage our country and our reputation. Then he turned to find his own people since that time.
One of the things that struck me about the Khashoggi murder was how bungling it was. They left clues everywhere. I wonder what you made of all of that. The tradecraft was amateurish.
I mean, they are criminals. They want to achieve the goal without professional working. I mean, if they want to kill somebody, they could have done it easily by other means. So it's just MBS and his style.
Dr. Saad tells us that from that very first meeting, that's when he got insight into MBS's personality, and that frankly it worried him, and he knew that there was trouble ahead.
When you hear him first time, he gave you a lecture for 15 minutes about his plans, and you will be impressed at the beginning. But by time, you've been moved from reality to a delusional world. And out of just spontaneous response, I told him, Your Highness, what are you after? He said, he paused, you know Alexander the Great? I really was shocked.
He said, well, you know Alexander the Great.
Yes. Yeah, because
What did he mean by that?
he wants power. He wants to be a powerful man in the whole world.
The lawyers for MBS say that Dr. Saad and his former boss, Mohammed bin Nayef, are responsible for huge amounts of corruption. They use a figure of $11 billion from the Saudi counterterrorism budget. They claim that Dr. Saad and his associates either misspent or stole.
Did you steal the money?
No.
If you didn't steal the money, how did you get so rich?
I have served a royal monarchy in a close approximately for 2 decades. 3 kings, 4 crown princes. They've been nice to me. They've been very generous. It's a tradition in Saudi Arabia royal family. They take care of people around them.
Why should we care? Well, we care because the Saudis have been important strategic partners for us. They buy billions of dollars of weapons from us. They were an important source of oil for us and still remain an important source of oil for Europe and places like China. So whoever is in charge in Saudi Arabia matters. Dr. Saad's conversations with us, they give us a window into the world of what Saudi Arabia has become and might well become when MBS becomes king. So it's important for us to know what that world is.